What's up, guys? It's your boy Ty here. I got another video for you guys. And okay, I want to apologize because I know I've been saying this for like a week or two that I'm gonna upload, but you know, things just haven't been going well. I haven't been able to get good footage or anything, and I also didn't really have a topic to talk about. So today I'm just gonna give you a story about how I almost got abducted by an old lady, I guess you could say. But you know, this wasn't any ordinary old lady. She was buff as fuck, and when I say buff, she was like Batista on steroids. I mean, that's a bit of an over-exaggeration, but you get the picture. You get what I'm trying to say. Anyways, on to the story. So it started in the morning when I was going to school, and there was an old lady on the bus, and you know, I thought she was pretty normal, like any other old person or just any other person in general. How, you know, they would, you know, greet you or something, be like, good morning, how are you doing? So, you know, I was like, good morning. Thought she was pretty average, like a pretty average old lady, you know, just like a loving grandmother. But you know, things got weirder from here. So after that, after, you know, the whole greeting and stuff, it got like pretty quiet for, I'd say, maybe like 5 minutes. Nobody was talking at all. It's just the sound of the rain pouring down outside. And after that, she just, you know, started asking unnecessary questions. Like, when I say unnecessary, these questions were very, very unnecessary. Questions that she shouldn't even need to ask people, I guess you could say. What she asked me was, she asked me what school I went to, but you know, that's like a pretty average question coming from, you know, like an elder person or someone that's older than you in general on the bus. Like, they're just curious about what school you go to. So I told her, and she knew immediately where the school address was. Right? And you know, since she knew where the school address was, I was confused. I was like, how does she know where the school address is at? And since she told me that, I was kind of confused. I was thinking to myself, what? And she told me the only reason that she knows is because her godmother worked there. And then that's what things like start triggering in my head. I was like, what do you mean your godmother or whoever used to work there? I didn't actually say that, but you know, that's what I was thinking. Like, what do you mean they used to work there? Like, you look like you're in your late 50s. So how old is this person in, like, that you're talking about? And there's no, like, really old ladies that work at our school. Like, they seem like the old ladies that work at our school, they're like average grandmas, you know, like maybe like in their 50s or 60s or something like that. So, you know, I was kind of like debating with myself at the time. I was like, what? And so things got quiet again, you know, maybe for like, let's say 3 minutes. So after that, she get to asking for my name and stuff. So I only told her my first name, and you know, she got asking for my address, and I was like, I'm not, you know, comfortable giving that out to you because, you know, it's a stranger. Even if it wasn't a stranger, like, if I don't know you personally, I'm not giving you my address. I don't care what you say or how you feel. Like, I'm not giving you my address. It's just not gonna happen. So apparently, I guess, like, she's some type of fucking fortune teller or some bullshit. Somehow she guessed my last name and my student ID number from CPS, if you know what that is. You most likely know what it is if you know me in real life. So she knew that, and I was like, oh no, like, my inner nigger triggered. Like, you understand? Like the sense of danger, like, it just triggered. Like, I knew that something was off about this old lady as soon as she guessed all that. I was like, that can't be real. It just can't. So since she like guessed, you know, my student ID, which is basically my identity at school or for Chicago public schools, at first I didn't think too much about it. I just thought little of it. I was like, maybe, you know, she worked with the CPS or something, and maybe that she know me, or maybe I met her before. or maybe I just dropped my ID. So what I decided to do was, I decided, you know, let me just check my wallet to see if my ID like fell out or something. Mind you, my wallet was in my back pocket, so there couldn't have been any possible way for it to drop out. I just checked anyways, you know, just to be on the safe side. So I checked, and you know, my ID is still in my wallet. So this time I'm kind of like confused. I'm triggered. Go on, no. So, you know, things, you know, got kind of weird. So I'm just thinking to myself, how the fuck does she know me? So I get up and move. So she's getting off the bus and stuff, and I was like filled with relief. I'm like, now I gotta deal with this weird bitch no more. So before she get off the bus, she's stepping off the bus, and she says, "Oh yeah, one more thing, Trey." And I'm like really confused because nobody ever calls me that but my close family members. So she tell me that, she say, "Don't forget, tell your no." She's like, "If I tell you my name, will you remember mine?" I was like, "No, I don't think so," because I was just trying to get up out of there. So things were, you know, going pretty smoothly. She was getting off the bus, and she said what she said. So she told me her name. It was Sandra J something. I'm not sure what her last name was, because, you know, I wasn't gonna remember anyways, because, you know, she was of least importance. At least that's what I thought, until, you know, I told people about it. So, you know, things were pretty awkward. So she get off the bus, and she was like, "Don't forget to tell your," wait, she said, "Don't forget to tell your principal that I'll be up there tomorrow, on Thursday," because the day that it was, like, the day that this all happened, it was, you know, it was Wednesday. So she was, I guess, planning to be up there the next day, and that's when I got really triggered. I went to go and tell them, you know, as soon as I got in school, I got on my phone, I texted my sister. I was like, you know, it's some old lady, I guess she claimed that she knows me or something, and, you know, she said that she's coming up here to the school tomorrow. You know, I'm like flipping out, I'm flipping shit. I'm like, why me? Like, what the fuck is this shit? Because, like, I don't, like, if you know me in real life, I don't really go outside little to no time at all. Like, when I do go outside, it's mostly just to go to the store. Like, that's pretty much the only time I go to the store. I mean, go outside, go to the store. That's pretty much, like, yeah, that's pretty much the only time I go outside. And, you know, like, I don't recall encountering her. Even if I did encounter her, I wasn't going to tell her any of my personal info. And I asked my mom if she knew this particular person. She said no. And I told my sister, and my sister, she told my mom. And my mom, she called to the school and told the principal about it. And the principal, he was like, he called me down to class, from class to the office the next day. And the next day, he was like, "So what happened?" I told him the story, and he was like, "Who said that they gonna be up here?" So I told him the lady's name, and he was like, "No, I don't know her." And then, like, it reminded me of in my head where when the lady was getting off and I moved, once that lady, like the lady that was asking me all these weird questions, got off the bus, you know, another old lady was sitting like close by me, and she was like, "You know who that is, right?" I was like, "No." She was like, that's a child predator." And I was like, "Oh, hell no." So, like, that was when, like, that happened before, like, I decided to call my sister and stuff. So then, like, that popped up into my head, and I told him that that's who she was, according to the other old lady. So I told him what that was exactly. Well, he knew what it was, but I was telling him that's what the lady said exactly to me. Like, that lady was a offender or something. And he was like, "Wow, so, like, how does this old lady know this?" I'm like, "I don't know, I guess they work together or something." So they get asking me for the bus route number and stuff. And do I remember what her face looked like? I was like, I can remember her if I see her, but I can't like really describe because I'm terrible with memory. So like that's pretty much all that happened, what summed up. And like even from this day, like people at school tell me, oh, that old lady gonna get you or some shit, and you know, like that ain't shit to play about. I mean, I'm not really saying that I'm scared now, because like I was at first, because like it had me psyched out my mind, because like that was the first time some shit like that ever happened to me, because I don't really go outside or anything at all. And when I do, as I said before, I'm just going to the store. I don't hang out with anybody in real life, because you know all these people do nowadays is smoke and you know drink and shit. And my own mom don't even do that shit. Well, she drink like every blue moon, which is like rarely. And you know, like you can't really trust people. That's just the moral of the story. If I would have told her all that info that she asked for, I'm pretty sure that I wouldn't be here today giving you guys this video. So I guess you could say that this is a video to raise awareness, because I mean, wait, did I say that right? Whatever. I'm pretty sure you guys know what I'm trying to get across, but I mean, I'm not sure if I have any young subscribers, but I do know that I have at least like 2 young subscribers, because I play with them on Overwatch sometimes. Nobody be alright. I'm pretty sure somebody gonna try to make a joke about this shit. So like, you know, stop with the pedalistic shit right now. I'm gonna let you know that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And that's the only video that I got for you guys today. Been your boy Ty, and I'm out. Peace. Oh yeah, also I forgot to tell you, I don't like uploading one game specifically all the time, so you know, I'm just gonna drop a list of the games in the description that I have that you guys could like request to see. Just drop what you want to see in the comment section, and mostly whatever I see, that's what I'm gonna, you know, start posting. Like I will do this every video, so like you guys could have a selection of choice of the game that you want to see the next time I like upload a video. So anyways, it's been your boy Tyga, and I'm out. Peace. See you in the next video.